so many friends from Italy that I know are going through very challenging times, because of the economic situation and life situations, etc. But also I meet so many people who are so incredibly passionate about personal growth. And this is the invitation to them. I want to invite you to join me in this practice. I'm sure that your presence will accelerate, it will energize my own practice, but I'm sure that our collective presence together will also inspire you and bring you greater clarity on your spiritual path. In Florence, we'll be examining intentions. Recently, I had a friend who came to me, she is divorced. And she came to me and she said, what, I've already been divorced for 3 years and I have forgiven this person and I've let go. My past is finished. I'm ready now to attract new love into my life. And as we got on talking, she was saying, yeah, my former husband treated me really badly, but I've forgiven him. And then I asked her a question like, okay, how is he doing? And she said something very profound. She said, I don't care how he's doing. Whatever he's doing, I hope he's not happy. So I looked back at her and I asked, okay, have you really, really forgiven? And that's when she really started to understand. Though she was telling herself that she has forgiven him, deep inside, within him, she was still carrying a lot of wounds, a lot of pain, a lot of bitterness for him. Now, when a person like that carries so much, that is her state of being, that bitterness and anger, then what does she attract into her life? And intention is not something that I ask for and then the universe gives to me. True intention is the universe gives us who we are being, not what we are asking. This is the core truth of intention. And in Florence, this is what we're going to do. We are going to go deeply into the science of intentions, understand what the sages have to share with us about intentions, and do some exercises together. In Parma, we are going to study affirmations. Do you ever catch yourself saying, it's such a bad day, or today I'm so unlucky? Most of us, that's something, it's become part of our nature. Mm-hmm. Sometimes when bad things happen around us or to us, we repeat, hey, I'm having a bad day today. I'm so unlucky. And a person who recently came to one of my satsangs, and she kept repeating to me, the weather is killing me. I'm feeling so down. My energy is so low. Now, what happens to us if we keep repeating over and over to us? And when I said goodbye to her, I said what? Hey, here is a little invitation. Start repeating to yourself. It's such a brilliant day. It's such a beautiful day. She was not really very convinced. Mm-hmm. But she started a few days later, she sent me an email saying wow, every time I'm simply just singing to myself. And she also on YouTube, she created a small video with her music and a piano. It's such a beautiful day. And she tells me within 3 minutes, her energy shifts. It doesn't matter whether it's raining, whether it's cloudy, windy. This is the power of affirmations. Mantras, the sages have always used mantras. When they are in deep fear, they would just close their eyes and they will just recite Om Namah Shivaya. Doing that, instantly unlocks and alters our energies. That is really the huge power of affirmation. So when we are in Parma, I'm going to take you into the science and art and the practice of affirmations. And we're going to also, every one of us, we are going to create our own affirmations that day. In Padua, we're going to examine something that is a big buzzword in the West these days, meditation. Now, I meet a lot of people, they know that meditation is effective, is useful, etc. But at the same time, a lot of people find a challenge to find the amount of time that they think, they assume they need a lot of time for meditation to be effective. Now, yes, I remember many years back, a gentleman came to me and he said, like, what, I have this anger problem. And he has done anger management and, a bunch of therapy and all kind of work around anger. And I asked him, like, okay, all right, so how can I help you? And he said, like, I want to deal with my anger. I want to be an anger-free person. Mm-hmm. And I asked him, like, okay, all right, you want to be an anger-free person. How much time do you have? And he said, like, what, this is a very important thing to me. I have all the time for this. This is the #1 project in my life. And I simply told him, okay, all right, okay, start meditating. And I introduced him to some simple meditation, a meditation in which he would actually come closer to his anger. He would bring his anger close to him and be that anger. And a lot of things, emotions will appear, a lot of people from his past would appear, and something powerful that happened. I met him actually around a year and a half later. And he was such a hugely changed person. I looked at him, and the first thing that I noticed about him was, the zen that he had, the peace that he had acquired. There's just one little example. Again, meditation does not have to be very cumbersome, very long. It can really be super effective. And in Padua, when we come together, we're going to practice some very simple, very easy, very straightforward meditative techniques and practices that we don't have to do that just in our meditation room, but like this, when we are chatting. So in Padua, I'm going to introduce a number of these very super easy techniques. That the ability that we have to offer access to spiritual growth for free, that is terrific. All the resources needed, and so many beautiful people volunteering and giving their effort, etc. Because of which we are able to offer such events for free. People can actually come and practice together with us for free. Wow. That is terrific. That's how I believe it should be. I'm sure that it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm sure that I'm going to enjoy it a lot. So I look forward to see you all.